So I wanted to jump on here and share a quick story with you and tell you why it's so important to have an insurance agent rather than trying to shop for health insurance or Medicare on your own. My name is Colin Wattenville. I own an insurance agency and have personally helped over 1,000 individuals, families, and businesses with their health insurance and Medicare for almost a decade now. Throughout my time in the industry, I come across countless people who have and who are still trying to navigate this crazy complicated insurance industry by themselves. And that's not the way to do it. There are a myriad of different products out there. There's a bunch of advertisements, and you fill out one form and you get 1,000 phone calls from people who are buying and selling your information as a lead, and it's just a disaster. So I'm here today to talk about why you should not navigate things on your own or try to do online research, but rather find a broker who is familiar with your market, your local area, where you're from, the health systems there, all that stuff, and let them hold your hand and guide you along the way through the whole process of shopping for and enrolling in a plan. So let's start off with the little story. We'll call this gentleman Jason because that was his name. And Jason came to me. I think he found my name online or someone tagged me in a social media post in the comment section when he was looking for a broker. But unfortunately for Jason, he was looking for a broker too late. The clock was ticking, time was up, and he had already made a grave error. And that error was claiming children on his health insurance plan that he had through the marketplace, even though he was not going to be claiming them on his taxes, which is a big no-no. Because of the way subsidies are calculated, you cannot have someone on your plan who is not on your taxes. Technically you can, it's just a huge pain in the you-know-what, and you really need a good accountant who knows what they're doing to figure out how to reconcile the tax credits across the different parents' households, but that's besides the point. For the sake of this video and just for learning purposes, you should not claim a dependent on your marketplace plan. You should not add them to your health insurance coverage if you are not planning on claiming them on your taxes. So Jason came to me and he said, "Colin, I messed up. Can you fix it?" And I go, "Okay, what happened?" He says, "I apparently owe the government $4,500 in a advanced premium tax credit, aka a subsidy repayment, because of course, like I just mentioned, he was insuring his kids that he was not going to be claiming on his taxes." And that is a recipe for disaster because the IRS says, "Well, wait a second, we're not going to give you this extra help, this extra tax credits, these subsidies, if they're not in your tax household." The situation, like with many split households, he had claimed them the previous year and just thought, okay, they were on my health insurance last year. I'm just going to keep having them on my health insurance for this year and it'll all be fine in the end. But nope, clearly it was not. And now he owes the IRS $4,500. And believe it or not, stories like this are not uncommon. I see a lot of people trying to navigate these complex systems, aka the marketplace or Medicare, by themselves without expert help when they should be turning to a broker, an agent like myself, who knows the industry, who knows the plans, knows the rules, the regulations, the guidelines, the laws, and understands the consequences of doing certain things or adding certain people to your plan or making address changes or income adjustments, having a newborn. We are familiar with and understand all of the ins and outs of these complicated health insurance products and the health insurance system in general. And the best part is, our services are completely free, so it blows my mind when I hear people saying they're trying to shop for insurance or get quotes all on their own, because again, it costs nothing extra to work with an agent like myself. There is literally no downside. In fact, there's been studies that say that those who work with an agent save money over time because we know which plans to look for. More importantly, we know which plans to avoid. We know the rules that you have to follow to make sure you don't get hit with big subsidy repayments or penalties from the government. The prices I'm going to show you are going to be the same exact prices that you would see if you went to the marketplace directly, or if you went to Medicare.gov directly, or if you found some other random dental plan by doing a quote yourself online. The prices are exactly the same, but if you work with an agent, you have expert guidance to make sure that you are not going to make any mistakes. You have someone to complain about and who can answer all of your questions for you, so you don't have to sit on hold dealing with the horrible elevator music from all the insurance companies. And lastly, we're incentivized to do right by you. The way we get compensated, we get monthly residuals as long as you continue on with a plan that we signed you up for. We want to keep getting paid on you every single month, and the only way that's going to happen is if we set you up in a plan that fits your needs and that you're enjoying and that fits your budget. So the moral of the story, don't be like Jason. Find yourself an insurance agent that you can trust, who knows their market, who knows the plans in your area, who is well versed in looking up different doctors and prescriptions on plans formularies, and who will be transparent with you and listen to your needs. A plan that fits for client A is not going to fit for client B. Make sure that you're finding an agent who is truly getting a customized quote for you after doing a thorough needs analysis on not only your budget, but on your health history, your future health plans, having a baby or having an upcoming surgery, doing physical therapy for a bum shoulder that's been killing you for years, and even who understands your family dynamic. As I mentioned, maybe you are a quote-unquote split household where you claim the kids every other year, and that's obviously very important as we just discussed in this scenario. So find an agent that you trust, look for the reviews, look for someone who's been in the industry for a while, see if they have won any awards, things like that, and reach out to them. Their services are 100% free. You should never have to feed the monkeys, as I say, insurance agents being the monkeys. You should never pay them for what they do. Our services come pro bono, basically, because we get paid by the insurance company. So again, we are incentivized to do right by you because we only get paid by the company so long as you have that plan that we signed you up for. If you found this video interesting, or if you learned something, please give it a like, hit the share button, leave your comments and thoughts down below, or even just follow us on your favorite social media platform, and maybe send this video to someone who thinks insurance agents are evil and they're the scum of the earth, and hopefully we can change their mind on that topic. Or send this video to someone who you know is navigating things on their own. Maybe they shop for their own Medicare plan every enrollment period, or they're always on the marketplace trying to figure out the best plan for them and their family. Send it to them, let them know that, hey, insurance agents, we're here for you, and our services are free to you. They don't come at any cost. So again, my name's Colin Wattenville. Thank you so much for watching.